The upright jerker. This was a disturbing variation of hanging that was designed to make executions appear quicker and more dramatic. And instead of the condemned person falling through a trapdoor, as in a traditional hanging, the victim would suddenly be pulled violently upward using a rope attached to a system of pulleys and heavy weights, creating a powerful upward jerk that was supposed to snap the neck instantly. In theory, the method sounded efficient, but in reality, executions rarely worked perfectly, and many victims found themselves suspended helplessly in the air with the rope tightening around their throat while their bodies struggled for breath. Imagine the fear in that moment as the person realized the neck had not been broken and the crowd below was watching while they slowly suffocated. Lynching. This is often translated as death by thousand cuts, was one of the most infamous and feared forms of execution used in Imperial China, and the punishment involved tying the condemned person upright to a wooden post while an executioner carefully removes small pieces of flesh from the body over time. Unlike most executions that aim to end life quickly, this was meant to extend the suffering and humiliation of the victim, while spectators sometimes gathered to witness the grim event. The cuts were usually small but repeated, gradually weakening the body as pain and exhaustion set in. And although the executioner eventually delivered a final fatal blow, the victim had already endured a prolonged and terrifying ordeal that made this method one of the most disturbing punishments recorded in history. Blood Eagle. The Blood Eagle is one of the most chilling punishments described in Norse and Viking legends. And according to these stories, the victim would be laid face down while the executioner cut open the back to expose the ribcage. The ribs were then separated from the spine and pulled outward to create shapes resembling wings, and in some accounts, salt was poured into the wounds to intensify the suffering even further. The most horrifying versions of the legend claim that the victim's lungs were pulled out and draped over the ribs, forming a grotesque image that resembled an eagle made from the human body. Historians continue to debate whether this punishment truly existed or whether it was exaggerated in storytelling. But the legend itself reveals how medieval societies used terrifying imagery to describe vengeance and justice. Rat torture. Rat torture relied not only on physical pain but also on intense psychological terror, because the method used a small cage containing a rat that was placed directly against the victim's body, usually on the stomach or chest. Once the cage was secured in place, the outside of the container was heated using fire or hot metal, causing the temperature inside to rise quickly. As the heat increased, the trapped rat would panic and desperately search for a way to escape, and since the only available direction was through the victim, the animal would begin digging and biting in a frantic attempt to get away from the rising heat. For the person being tortured, the experience combined fear, pain, and helplessness in a way that made the punishment horrifying. Scaphism. This one is often described by historians as one of the most horrifying torture methods ever recorded, and it involved trapping the victim between two small boats or inside a hollow wooden structure that prevented any movement. The person was then force-fed large amounts of milk and honey, which caused several illnesses, while the same mixture was spread across the body. The sweet substance attracted insects, which gathered around the immobilized victim and began feeding on the exposed flesh while laying eggs that eventually hatched into larvae. Because the person could not escape or defend themselves, the suffering continued for days or even weeks, as infection or dehydration and exhaustion gradually weakened the body until death finally occurred.